So I'm just in the business of airing out all of my family shit on the internet because I think it's fucking terrible shit and I think it's interesting too and people want to hear about this kind of stuff and I imagine that a lot of other people have been through this. So I'm just going to keep talking about it and I don't care about any consequences I face from my family or just anybody because all I'm doing is sitting here telling the truth. So I'm just going to keep going with it. So my dad is super fucking creepy. Now, there's this picture of me when I was little where I'm in boots and like some hat and I don't have any clothes on. I'm probably like, I don't know, 3 or 4, something like that. Pretty young. And my ass is out in the picture. Now, it's just a cute kid picture. Just like, yeah, I'm sure a lot of people have pictures like that. And my dad constantly brings that picture up. And he calls it Brandon Bunnies. That's his like way of like cutifying it. I don't know, of like, oh, Brandon Bunnies. Do you remember that picture of you when you were little and you had your cheeks out? Now, if you brought that up like one time, maybe, then it would be, I don't think that that would be that strange, right? Like, maybe a little bit, but not really. But this gets brought up 2 or 3 times a month. Like, in the last 2 years, we've had a conversation about my little kid butt at least 15 to 20 times, talking about Brandon Bunnies. And I'm just like, dude, this feels dirty. Like, why are we still talking about my ass? And like, I'm bisexual, and it's just wrong, and it's creepy. I don't think that I should be having to deal with that. I don't think that it's normal. And I've told my family about this, and guess what? They don't fucking care. They just write it off. Just like everything I've ever told them about this guy. They just write it off. No matter what it is. It doesn't fucking matter what it is. They just write it off. They're just like, yep, we are the Deans, and we do not fucking care if we have a victim in our family. We are just going to normalize it, and we're going to make you feel weird for continuing to bring it up. That's what we're going to do to you. So I sit there and I watch this family. Oh, they work in education, and my name's Dick Dean, and I really care about children, and I really care about kids in the community. And I'm a kid in your family. I'm 39 now, but I'm the youngest in your family on this side with the Dean name. And you don't care about the things I've brought to you over the years. I've brought this to you ever since. This is one thing. There's been horrible other things that have happened related to this that I'm not even going to go into right now. That's for another video. And somehow we just keep rolling forward, and this guy just continues to do all sorts of crazy shit. And I continue to mention these things paired with all these other things, and they just don't care. And they moved him in to my living situation, and ever since he's been there, I ran off. Me and my brother have been gone for 8 months. We managed to get some family help from someone else for a little while. They backed out. So now we are on the brink of homelessness because I refuse to go back to that house with him and his son, where I get victimized and treated a certain way by these people who pretend to be normal to the community. Everyone knows my dad's not. Like, it's all over the internet. All you have to do is fucking search Eric Dean, Moses Lake, if you want to see the craziness of just other shit. It's just a fucking smorgasbord of fucking craziness. And I'm the son, so I'm the one who's gotten it harder than anyone. Like, it's me that's catching all the grief and all the nonsense. And the community is too. But we just sit here and, especially like my aunt, like, she just does not give a fuck about anything I tell her. She just looks at it. She looks at me and it's like, anything I tell her is like an excuse to not work. That's who I am. She just sees, you are unemployed right now, and so you're just nothing. You don't even exist. So everything you say is completely fucking pointless. It does not matter. You can run your mouth all you want, and we don't give a fuck. That's my family. That's how I'm being treated. And I'm just supposed to like go back to this house and be in this situation, and we're gonna all pretend like I'm safe. Right. Someday, all of you are gonna pay for this. And I don't mean from me, and I don't mean from anything, but you're going to pay for ignoring what someone in your family has been doing to people. And at some point, he's going to do something that is going to be impossible for you to ignore. So, you're lucky that when he totaled that truck going down the hill, you're lucky that when he passed out from the drugs and alcohol he was on at that moment, that he didn't happen to go on a sidewalk and happen to get a kid on a scooter. You're lucky. So you can keep telling everyone that you care about kids in your community and you care about people, but the harsh reality is that you don't care about me. And I haven't done anything to you people. I haven't done anything to any of you. Nothing. So it is what it is, right? You're just going to keep trucking forward and acting like nothing's going on. Well, I'm going to put it all over the internet, so you get to deal with that. This is my only way of pushing back, and I am going to push back continually, and I'm going to broadcast these stories everywhere, and there's nothing you can do about it. So you can, like, I guess, lawyer up maybe and try to say that I'm lying, and maybe it's defamation of character or something like that, which is what I imagine what you'll try to do. But I'm just going to keep pushing, because all I'm doing is telling the truth, and I'm a victim of your family, whether you like it or not. So do what you got to go. Do what you got to do. Let's fucking go.